So let me be completely honest with everybody here. I have not explored this world whatsoever, only because I never played the Witch Queen. I never played the campaign. I never did any of that type of stuff. So this is going to be a new experience for us all. Keep that in mind. Well, for everyone else, you probably already played this and you've probably already seen it. I never have. I never explored this area. I never explored Savathun's Throne World. I've only played the beginning intro prologue of this game, but that was a long time ago and I never played it since. So keep in mind, as time goes on, we'll play it soon enough. However, I do know this. I am very excited to get to know this map a little bit more than all the other ones. A little bit more. I'm not saying fully, but for one simple reason is because a long time ago I had a dream about Destiny 2, specifically in a swamp. I don't know why I had this dream. This was a long time ago. This was literally like years ago. I had a dream about Destiny 2, or at least Destiny in general. I don't even know if Destiny 2 was out yet. I remember Destiny and the Vex were in a swampy area, and we were exploring a swamp. This is resemblance of a swamp. I have no clue if the Vex are here or not, but I do know that that was one thing that came into my mind when I was like, you know, paralyzed into another dimension. So I'm very excited to see what this like unfolds for us all. And so far, I'm really enjoying this map. I really do enjoy like the seclusion of these like random outcrops within like the middle of nowhere, and in the background there's just this giant darkness monolith that's just chilling there doing its own thing. Look at that thing. It's pretty sweet. We'll get a better view. There's a tree in the way. But something I also do like about this whole map, not necessarily the whole hive thing. I'm not really fond of the hive, but I mean, it's whatever. I enjoy them, respect them for what they are, but I do enjoy all this. This is pretty cool right here. Look at that. Oh, there's something under there too. Little things like this are thoroughly enjoyable right now. There's something about like these random like areas within the worlds where it's just like, you know, guys, come on, like look at this kind of cool stuff right here. There's something about how the light just shimmers and comes off the trees, and just the mist, and just you could just tell how muggy it is here. It's just like thick. It's just crazy. I really do enjoy that. I haven't got to explore this place yet, so eventually whenever I'm here like on my own and not recording or making a video, I will play the Witch Queen campaign and explore this place for all it has to offer. And because I'm pretty sure you go through this place like very vigorously within the game. And plus, there's so many cool spots. I have no clue what this is, but like it looks cool. It looks sweet. The hive aesthetic in some locations, not all, but in some locations are pretty sweet. I do enjoy some of this type of stuff here. Like this little obelisk of nonsense just kind of chilling here. I have no clue what any of this stuff is. I still don't even know the story behind the whole Witch Queen campaign. But this is still pretty cool.
This little fucker is a rogue U.S. military asset and a dick.
Look, it's this thing again right here. A whole swamp area to catch fish. Yo, look at this.
Hello there.
Dude, cool.
Hello there.
So it's here as well.
Hello there.
It's good to know. But anyways, this isn't the proper planet to have this type of discussion right now, because I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it in the title. If you haven't, keep in mind you've seen it before I have, because I haven't made a thumbnail yet or for the title for this game whatsoever. I just started recording. But I wanted to discuss this right here, specifically Helium 3. Now, for those of you that don't know this, which I guarantee you all y'all probably know this already, within Destiny, there is this helium filament like bullshit on the moon. It's probably just chilling there. We'll go there in a quick second to give an example. Here's the example. I did not plan to come to the moon again whatsoever, this like video or whatever. However, somebody mentioned in the comment section, this is all rhyming, I apologize. I'll put up their name right here like that everyone can see, because I really do appreciate the engagement I get within the comments. So keep in mind, for any of y'all that like, you know, want to say something or add on to the video, go right ahead and I'll add y'all into the video. It's no issue for me whatsoever. And plus, it helps me out tremendously in ways I don't think you can understand, because for this individual right here sent me down another rabbit hole of Helium 3. Now, keep this in mind. I love to research random obscurities from time to time, because that's something I do genuinely do enjoy. The topics can range from anything from like the last video to game development to something completely different like trains. Like listen, I do like enjoying like knowledge and information gathered from like multiple sources and being like writing it down and having that little fun experience of like writing essays and stuff. That's something I really did enjoy back in the day. I love writing essays about any particular topic of conversation. And it involved this little object behind me. I say little, it's massive, but this object behind me, listen, I had no clue it was called an accelerator, and I had no clue like the story behind it. I'm getting shot at. That's not cool. I'm trying to make a video. But anyways, I got real into the idea of like helium-3, and I wanted to know what, like, you know, what more about it. Turns out it's a real thing. I didn't know this. Thank you, Incarnate, for like enlightening me on this topic right here. I had no clue what helium-3 was. Absolutely no clue what it was. It was something that never crossed my mind. But now that I know that it's an actual real element and it's actually used in different properties in life, but it's very scarce on Earth and very plentiful on the moon, now things start to make sense about this game more, and then also about the idea of what helium-3 can be used for. If you don't mind, let me read off some of the key points I got here specifically about helium-3. Number one, things in this game get too loud sometimes. Anyways, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, so these are some key points I found out about helium-3. One of them is the isotope of helium. Another one is nuclear fusion. Another one is how it's clean and efficient. And then lunar helium-3, how it's here on the moon, in real life and in the game. So if you don't mind, again, this is something I do enjoy. I do like talking about random like topics of conversation. So now that this person, thank you, Mr. Incarnate. I don't know if you're Mr. or not, I just said that. But I would like to use my little channel right here to like prolong this like sense of like, you know, just gathering knowledge and stuff about random nonsense. So I think it'll be pretty fun. Anyways, to make life simpler and easier for everybody here, here's a picture of what it looks like. As you can see, yes, it's all written down right there, what I'm talking about right now. And then there's also some like extra key stuff I added. Here's another picture of random, like, this is like fun little, not that too important of like what I was actually looking up for, but this is like some like, oh yeah, this is like some fun facts about the you know, about it as well too. It didn't make it on the full like sheet of paper, so I'm trying to get at. Keep this in mind, I know absolutely fucking dog water when it comes to anything of importance in life whatsoever. I'm just some random dude on the internet just like talking shit. It's literally it. So keep that in mind. I just like to have fun and make little cool little videos of like nonsense. So let's just get that out of the way. I'm not like a fucking scientist. I'm a backyard scientist, but I'm not a real like scientist. Not yet. If you don't mind, let me read one of these little like inputs I have right here. Nuclear fusion. He3 is an interest of nuclear fusion, a process where light atomic nuclei combine to release energy, which is the same process that powers the sun. So basically, helium-3 is a very good, effective fuel source that we can, you know, then harvest within our day-to-day lives to, you know, progress society into like, you know, a better salvation of, you know, darkness, whatever, right? Keep in mind, it's not really prevalent on Earth, only because we do have an atmospheric layers of, you know, of our planet that do protect us from solar radiation. However, there are some places like the moon do not have any atmospheric protection, so in that, you know, in that case, the moon is getting bombarded fuck ton by the sun, then therefore leaving a few bits of traces of helium-3 within the surface of the moon and within the layers of the moon too. The whole lunar region is completely covered within this type of stuff. Not fully so where I would like expect it to be, but it's there, and it's prominent enough to where we do have already plans to go to the moon and just extract and then use that as another sense of like, or source of fuel to progress us even further within, you know, the exploration of the galaxy. I think that's pretty sweet. I really do enjoy that. Now, keep this in mind. When it comes to little details like that within Destiny, that is something I thoroughly do enjoy. Knowing that here on the moon, there are places and ideas that have been implemented in like, you know, a weird like space theatrical way of like showing, you know, what it could be like, all this type of stuff, whatever, that there were actual legitimate like reasons for, you know, building up to this world and having it look more realistic and not, you know, space magic. Like, I really do enjoy that type of stuff when knowing that the base core of this game was, I still say was, a sense of like, oh yeah, like this could all be legitimately real in a sense. And I know that there are certain things that don't make any sense, whatever. You know, the whole Vex Hive, I don't know about the Cabal. Cabal seemed more legitimate than anything else. We used to have a joke way back then that the Cabal were just humanity that was just, you know, that evolved to that certain point where they just became, you know, this war-bearing species that traveled across the galaxy, just conquering and consuming. I was like, oh yeah, that's humanity if it became, you know, in the next like few hundred years or some shit like that, which is pretty cool. Dude, this video is all over the place right now. I just saw, I didn't see, I see these little moth creatures things just chilling here in the background of this game right now, and I just want to just get a better glimpse at them. This is fucking cool. I like this idea of little animals just living within the planets and the moons of Destiny and seeing all the little weird things about it. Like, these are little hive creatures. I don't even know what this is. It just looks odd and weird. Look at this thing. I understand it's not fully rendered details, but just the thought of it's kind of cool. Had to. Even the hive spores that are resemblance of mushrooms just growing off on the sides just here, and the spider webs. I still don't understand why there are spider webs on the moon whatsoever. I still don't understand how this even comes to play, or where it comes into play, or what creature made all this type of stuff here. But clearly, if there's these moth creature things that are living here, then the spider webs must play a perfect example of food source, hunger, food source, murder. Makes sense, honestly. There are so many little details within the undersurface and or underbelly of the moon that is just kind of creepy and odd. Really disgusting, as you can tell. Listen to this thing. These hive worms are so weird. I really do enjoy them though. It kind of sucks that they're kind of forced in placement. They have to be just stationary there. I know it's a part of the whole game system where it's they can't really be crawling around all over the place. I mean, they could these little guys could be flapping around even more areas than just chilling in one spot. Nonetheless, it's still pretty sweet to see that there is life within this whole system right here. I wonder if these larvae are the ones that create this right here, the webs. That could be a thing, because I do know some caterpillars and some certain fucking pupa fucking creatures do make webs of their own. So that could make sense, instead of it being some type of a fucking arachnid spider type deal right there, whatever. Instead, it would be these little guys. Dude, this video is all over the place. I'm on the fucking Savathun's Throne World. I'm traveling the moon, exploring all this place right here. I originally wanted to talk about Helium-3 because it felt like a good, appropriate conversational topic to talk about. Now we're just kind of wandering around here right now, looking at all this type of stuff too. I have no clue why I'm exploring this moon right here right now, or the caves within it as well, and all these little corridors and shit like that. I just came here because I thought it would be fun to talk about Helium-3, but as you can see, I got sidetracked, and now I'm just exploring this whole crevasse. It's more of a cavern, throne world room-esque area. I don't know. Look, there's another one of these little things right here. Dude, they look weird. Oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to discuss about the Helium-3, is that the isotope of helium, there you go, it's written down right here. I guarantee you could all see it. You probably already know what I'm talking about, because you can always go back to in the video and look at the picture I posted right there. But that was one thing I wanted to discuss here, how Helium-3 has 2 protons but only 1 neutron, which is a rare and non-radioactive isotope, and that's pretty fucking cool. Knowing that we have, or at least we are capable of utilizing something that is a non-radioactive as a fuel source, and that will give us a tremendous amount of power, not within the fucking game, but within real life as well too, that could solve a countless fuck ton of problems. Why is it ground shaking? Oh yeah, that's right, this place is active. Dude, this is weird. I didn't even notice that Scarlet Tower is infecting this old world and having it just seep into this whole area right here. I thought this was just all part of it, but now that I'm looking more at it, it's not. It's kind of just infecting all this type of stuff here. Is this Scarlet, there's more to the story that I'm probably missing right now. It's consuming the world, or consuming this whole area and turning into a completely different thing. Can you see it in the bottom now? No. It's more prevalent right here. On the edges, you can clearly see that it's just slowly consuming the pillars, and it's slowly turning everything into this scarlet color with these protrusions coming out of it with spikes and nonsense. Cool. This looks pretty cool. Let's go through here. If anyone has any recollection within the first Destiny world, Destiny 1, there was an area, fuck sweet, there was an area where there was a giant chain that was just bouncing and bobbing up and down, probably connected to some like monolithic beast of a fucking creature. If y'all guys can remember where that's at, please tell me. I want to go back to that area and see that chain moving around and fucking pulling on shit. That was always a fun experience to see that area right there, because we would, like, with friends, we would just sit around it and discuss like what type of like ogre beast of a monster is just down there in the depths of the belly of the moon, just kind of existing and just chained up. Like, what creature would the hive have chained up? The hive, keep in mind, have chained up, banished within the bowels of the moon, and we could see it just being like slowly tugged on. That's kind of cool. Dude, this is pretty sweet. I love the way the light like goes off everything. This is pretty cool. Wait, there's something over here. I want to go this way then. Shit. Let's go this way. Okay, I went that way and it led me right here. It's just another corridor, but it's still pretty cool. There's these little guys right here as well. Oh, look, another one of these. Oh, it just glitched out. There's another one of these little things here. Just eating, just consuming. Oh my god. Man, exploring the moon is really cool. Now that I'm exploring the underbelly of it, I never really did that. I can't lie to y'all. I really never explored the underbelly of the moon because I never really came to my thought, like my mind whatsoever. I never really wanted to explore it because I always loved looking at the stars. That was a big proponent for me within almost every game, and even in real life as well. So when it comes to like exploring and looking at stuff, the stars is where it's at. This is pretty sweet. What is this? Darkness, darkness, darkness. I do apologize if this video is all over the place. I just got real sidetracked in multiple different instances. I really wanted to explore Savathun's Throne World, but I have no like recollection of it because I never explored it before. So I can't wait to go back there and explore when I have time, because I don't have really time to do that right now. I need to do other things, but I really wanted to make a video, and I really wanted to talk about Helium 3 because that was something I really got into as you can tell from the pictures. I got real into that. Keep in mind, I do like to have more information and knowledge about random topics. I think that's such a fun little way to like live and just see about like different type of things. And then plus it does give me that sense of like writing essays, which I always thoroughly did enjoy. Now, keep in mind, this video was all over the place. It wasn't exactly how I expected it to be, but it turned out very like satisfying in a way. It's kind of odd. I guess it just the most imperfect way of it is showing right now. So I think it's pretty alright. But anyways, it is kind of like, it does kind of suck knowing that we can't really utilize Helium 3 within our everyday life or within life in general here, because one, it's like extremely rare, and also the added benefit, I wouldn't say benefit, the added challenge of using Helium 3 on Earth is that it's completely like fucking impossible to use due to the fact that we don't have any like fusion power plants within like around here. And I know that those get a lot of like backlash, like fusion power plants, and also there's fission too. That's another thing that also like I got real into within this whole thing as well. But from what I could gather, Helium 3 requires fusion, not fission, which is a completely different thing. I forgot how it actually worked, the fission one. I have to look that up. But anyways, I think this video is going on too long enough right now. We got lost in multiple occasions. It was not, we're just... Oh my god, I can't fucking speak right now. Listen, we got lost in multiple occasions on multiple planets and multiple different topics of conversations due to the fact that there's a lot of random things popping up on this world. So, next time you see this Destiny video, we'll probably be exploring something and not talking about, you know, Helium 3. But I'll still keep that in the back of my mind for this prolonged period of time. Nonetheless, this is a weird video. Thank you all again for watching my little channel. I thoroughly do appreciate it. Other than that, thank you all for subscribing and watching my little channel. I know there's a little plethora of new people that are watching and like joining in. Thank y'all for doing this. Thank y'all for supporting and subscribing. It really does mean a lot to me. I really don't think you understand that. But anyways, yeah, have a great night.